there, listeners. It's your annoyingly optimistic host here, bringing you another season of the Annoyingly Optimistic Show. Welcome to Season 2, Voicemails to Tim. Now, let's meet Tim. He's been running his own small business for almost 3 years now, and let's just say he's hit a bit of a rough patch. You know how it is. Sometimes you get so stuck, you make yourself busy and just avoid finding the real problems. Well, that's Tim. So as a good friend, I decided to leave him a daily voicemail, if I can't get hold of him, filled with nuggets of inspiration, insight and wisdom, and downright brilliant ideas to help get him unstuck. Every day, in just under 10 minutes, I'll share some tips, tricks, and a healthy dose of optimism to get Tim, and maybe even you, back on track. Because let's face it, we're all a little tired, in need of help, and muddling through. So here we go. Oh wait, never mind. Tim's being busy. Here's the voicemail I left him today.
Hi Tim, sorry I missed you again. Hope you're well. Sorry about my last voicemail. Went on and on a bit, but sometimes that happens. I do tend to talk a bit. So hope you're well, mate. I just had an idea. This is probably going to be the complete opposite of the long last one, because it was just something that I think I read or heard kind of recently, and it's obviously been bouncing around my mind. And it was something you said about kind of being busy the other week and not having enough time, which is one of those kind of struggles. And, you know, every successful person has the same number of hours in the day as the least successful person and things like that. But there's one specific thing, and it comes down to this idea of our own drive, our own creativity, our own personality, and what we are really, really doing, and the decisions that we make. And I mentioned in the last voicemail I left you about, intentionality, and we've talked about action and things like that. And this kind of brings all those together, because a lot, read most, do the research or whatever, you can reel off the names, but a lot of the most successful people, the people that we look up to, the people who have achieved amazing things, amassed great wealth and all those kind of things, they were broke once. Some of them literally bankrupt, had nothing, and now they're successful people. And what I want to highlight with that is that wherever you are in terms of being busy and wanting more money and not having enough money and things like that, the only difference between you and them is the choices they make. If you've got nothing, if you've got no money, got no resources, it's the decisions you make, the intentionality, the commitment, the compounding effect of those little changes, the energy you put in there, and the deciding to be great every day. It's all of a combination of all of those things which combines to create something, to do something, to move you forward. And on this basis of the most successful people at one point had no money and now became successful, the only difference is the decisions they made, the choices they made, the direction they took, which means all of us have that power within us. All of us, can potentially do the first bit, the being broke. It's then the intentionality and the decisions that we make which takes us to the next step. Now, we've talked about not being able to be, better than the sum of the knowledge you have and things like that. These people will have experience, but experience will have been what got them broke. It's when those experimentations, it's those things that they tried, the things that succeeded and the things that didn't. But then it's the learning from that, and it's kind of moving forward. So what I want it to be is this kind of empowering idea that whatever you want, wherever you want to go, whatever you want for your profit purpose, for your business, whatever you want to kind of achieve, wherever you are right now, whether you feel like things are going well and you've got money in the bank, or you feel like it's a bit tight and you want to earn more, the power is in your hands to change that direction, to change the fortunes literally and metaphorically and actually, to make those decisions which then move you in the direction you want to go. Yes, you've got to know what that direction is. You've got to know what the steps are to take you towards that. But it's just this reminder that it's about those decisions that we make. It's about the things that we decide to do. It's about saying no to things. It's about saying yes to the right things. It's about doing the things and committing to them. But we have that ability, that power, that potential, wherever we are, to make changes and to get where we want to go. Because the most successful people have done it. They've gone from, nowhere to somewhere. In a book I'm listening to at the moment, he does a potted history of Steve Jobs, who dropped out of university after 1 year, was sleeping on campus, was a bit of a celebrity on campus because he never wore shoes, was kind of scrounging food and sleeping on people's floors, and bounced around a few different jobs in between going off and working in a commune. And, the world around him changed in terms of these computer things suddenly appeared and building, motherboards and, with him and then there was an opportunity and bosh, but it was, he had nothing other than the thoughts, ideas and the energy that he had. And we all have our own version of that. We all have that energy, that drive and something we want to do. It is just the intentionality of deciding how, where, when we're going to apply those things and to what end. What is it we want to become on that journey? And that's one of the things I've talked about before. The goal is important. You need to know what you want to achieve, but the steps that you do to get to that goal is about the person that you want to become and the things that you want to do, and that compounding effect of that day by day by day, and the result will come if you choose greatness in the day. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. And this kind of, sometimes we need to be reminded that people that achieve great things don't have some kind of magic time portal to get more things done. People that achieve great things aren't, born with a pot of money in their pocket and a silver spoon and an army of people waiting to make things happen. They make things happen. So the people with nothing make things happen. The people who have the same amount of time as us make things happen. It's about that intentionality and deciding to make those things happen. So I just wanted to I wanted to throw that one at you, hopefully to kind of spark something, Tim, and hopefully that's been useful. And can't wait to catch up with you again soon. Bye for now.
And that's it for today's episode of Voicemails to Tim on the Annoyingly Optimistic Show. Now remember, Tim might be busy, but we're all in this together. Whether you're tired, in need of help, or just muddling through, Tim is here for you because, well, Tim is you. Yes, you heard that right. Tim isn't just my friend, he's a reflection of all of us who are struggling to make it work. TIM stands for tired, in need of help, and muddling through. So if you're feeling like a Tim, you're not alone. For all those ambitious listeners, if you've got a burning business question, a quirky thought, or just want to see if you can leave an even weirder voicemail, head over to the website voicemailstotim.com, submit your question, and maybe, just maybe, you'll hear your idea in a future voicemail to Tim. So until then, stay annoyingly optimistic, keep pushing forward, and remember, if life gives you lemons, leave a voicemail about it.